All right, what's up, man? This is Weak Sauce 92, and I'm just going to get straight to it. If you don't want to hear any negativity and you don't want to hear a bunch of ranting and bullshit, this isn't the video for you. This is a video for, gamers and people who, generally get frustrated at these games. And I want you to put in the comments below if you had a similar experience where you were dealing with gaming companies because something was going wrong with your game and they're giving you the fucking runaround and they're not trying to just address the problem directly without having to essentially put a lot of effort and work into you doing something that you really can't solve. So let's go over this. So Borderlands 2, probably one of my favorite games. I remember playing this with my girlfriend's nephew, and me and him had a blast, man. We played the first game, and then we got the second game because we figured it couldn't be it can't be worse, and actually it was a lot better. It was a very positive game, and this is probably going to be the only positive part of this segment I'm really going to touch on, because everything else is just essentially downhill ever since I occurred this problem, and I'll get into what this problem is in just a couple seconds. So, like I'm saying, Borderlands 2, really fun game, probably one of my top favorite fucking games. Like, I love this game. I can't get over how much I love this game until I had this one fucking problem, and I'm sure everyone who's played it on the 360 remembers this problem. Now, when the game is saving, if it crashes or if it freezes or if you turn the console off or if any fucking thing happens while that game is saving, essentially you'll lose all your customizations and your badass rank. So why does this piss me off? All right, I had two level 72 characters, and I had another character that my girlfriend started was at like level 6. And I mean, the level 6 character doesn't mean too much, but it was the two level 72 characters I had. I had the Commando, who I had just last week recently leveled to 72. And I had Krieg, who had been level 72 for, let's say, probably over a year now. Because when I first bought the game, it was, it was on sale. It was a fairly decent price. And I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going to get this because I love Borderlands 2. And I remember leveling Krieg up all the way to 72 in like a week or so. And, I was really excited about that. And, not too long ago, like a month or so ago, I started playing as the Commando because that's the one character I really never played as in Gage. Is she the Necromancer or the Mechromancer, my bad. And, yeah, I just had I had a really fun time playing as the Commando, especially my first time. And, I'm telling you, man, I guess my internet shitted out as I was quitting out the game, and it said, lost connection from Xbox Live and blah 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 blah. And usually this isn't a problem. I've been able to play the game offline and still retain all my ranks and my skins and my badass points. But for this one particular reason, it fucked up all my data. So I didn't lose my character levels. I didn't lose progression. I did lose progression, actually, in the sense of customizations and badass points. So once this happened, I looked into it, and I started to realize, like, okay, I can get my rank back, because I seen online people said, oh, if you lose your rank, contact Gearbox or whatever. And I did all that. I went through Shift, then I went through Gearbox, and then you gotta go through 2K. So once you go through those three motherfuckers and you finally put your fucking ticket in, the fucking assholes that respond are like, oh, we're so sorry for your inconvenience, and we're really sorry, but hey, by the way, can you give us this, and this? What the fuck? I just want you to fix my rank instead of asking me a million questions. Like, hey, what's your fucking characters? Hey, what's your shift codes? Hey, how much rank do you think you lost? Hey, is there anything else you could think? I'm like, what the fuck? And once it got to the week point, this is the new week, and I filed my request. I would say Sunday, last week, Sunday, and I've been getting milquetoast ass responses like, oh, we have a high ticket volume, oh, we got this, oh, we got that, or every time I would update the ticket and I would put in new information, and it would always go back to, oh, we need more information, and oh, we need this, and like, you guys are just giving me the fucking runaround. Just fucking say it. Just say, hey, there's nothing we can really do right now until you add up each individual badass rank for both of my level 72 characters, which I would have to just fucking scribble down like every single rank and list where that rank is. And it's, people don't realize you don't buy a fucking video game so you could be annoyed when shit fucks up and you got to go through the technical support to go through every single little detail, when one of the fucking emails that they sent me actually said they could do a on-game reading of the saved data to see what badass rank I had lost. So why are you asking me how much badass rank do you think I lost? What if I said 100 million? Would you believe me? When you could just go look at the data for yourself? Like, these people must think I'm a fucking moron when they just sent me the email within that last week saying, oh yeah, they could look at the, you know, the data and there was going to be an update and yada, yada, yada and all this bullshit. And I'm like, okay, cool. If you guys don't need me to tell you what my badass rank and all this shit is, then you can just see it on the game data for yourself, because you would be able to see my 2 characters, level 72, plus the 3rd one, and you would be able to see all my badass ranks, and you would actually be able to go through each rank and see which progressive level or what level I'm at on those badass ranks. So why the fuck do you need me to tell you what my badass ranks are? This is what blew my mind, is when I asked them, I asked for the update because I haven't heard from the guy in like 3 days. And I was like, what's the update on my thing? And he's like, oh, we're sorry. We got a high ticket fine. It's the same bullshit, the same sob story. And I was like, the fuck, am I supposed to feel sorry for you? Like, you're one fucking person and you're telling me you can't figure this shit out? You literally can't figure this shit out. You can't get anybody else, but nope. They were piss poor with their fucking, the messaging of how they worded these things. It was just a fucking shit show. I mean, I've had to deal with technical support before. Like, I remember getting a Virgin Mobile cell phone and dealing with Indian-speaking people who their dialect was very, very Indian. You could tell, and it was very hard to understand certain words they said. But guess what? I was able to turn on 3 different prepaid cell phones with an Indian-speaking individual, as opposed to a guy on the internet through an email who's giving me milquetoast-ass responses and isn't even trying to, lead me to how I could fix this. It just says, hey, guess, can you give us an estimate of how much badass rank you lost? What the fuck do you mean an estimate? There shouldn't have to be an estimate. You should be able to look on the game data and see where my characters are and what their badass ranks were. What the fuck do you need me to go through each rank and actually go through and list each rank and what they are and how far? This made no sense. And at that point, I was just done. I left them a very, respectful but nasty message and was like, thanks for nothing. I appreciate you having me run around and do a bunch of shit expecting to get absolutely nothing out of it. But of course, 2K game technical support developer, whoever the fuck these people are, I hope they're having a real shitty time with all the tickets that they're probably never going to fucking answer and fulfill. I'm sure somebody in the comments will say, oh, you just weren't patient enough. I think a week of waiting to just get my rank back, and I wasn't even concerned about customizations. That's a whole nother fucking thing where they actually told me that I could get the rank back. I could get the rank back, but I couldn't get the customizations back. So how shitty is that? You'll give me my badass rank back, but you won't give me my customizations back. Fuck you. Fuck you. This is what sent me over the fucking edge, essentially, is the fact that the one thing I cared about that I kind of felt was going to be a big fucking hassle to get back was the one thing I knew I was never going to, I should have realized I was never going to get back. I was never going to get it back because the technical support is trash. They're fucking awful. I mean, they ruined the game so much. I don't even want to restart my characters and just get the rank back that way. It's like, fuck it. You guys have destroyed the fun of this game for me. And I don't even want to fucking play your product. I don't even want to fucking look at it. I'm about to just delete it off my fucking console and just call it a fucking day, because it's like, why? Why am I going to leave this on here to torture myself when obviously you incompetent assholes can't even do the fucking job of the problem that you created and couldn't fix? This was a problem from Borderlands on the 360. Why wouldn't it be improved on the Xbox One Enhanced Edition? You fucking suck, Gearbox and 2K and all the creators of Borderlands. Fuck you.